So it was supposed to be a relaxing float down the river.
Oh! Here, grab my foot. You're gone, brother. Wait.
I had no idea how things were about to change.
That was quite possibly the funniest thing I've seen in a long time.
How quickly an adventure can turn, and how the motorcycle can open up a much bigger South Korea.
Busan buddies who want to join us at the river?
Yeah.
Infraction too?
Yeah. No worries.
And so as we pass through Gumsan, famous for ginseng, our destination is a river in Muju for some tubing.
This is like the last stop before the river. Do you want
I need some beer.
beer?
Out here, the last chance for supplies was usually one of those little family-run stores on the edge of the farming village. They could feel more like someone's storeroom than a shop. A fridge in the corner, boxes everywhere, bits and pieces hanging from the walls, but somehow they always had what you needed.
얼마요? 15,000. Alright, I thought it was automatic.
This was the last stop before heading into the mountains. Back then, a few beers or a bottle of soju was pretty much part of the weekend gathering in South Korea, so we stocked up for the day. As a foreign teacher, weekends often meant going wherever public transport could take me. The motorcycle changed that. Suddenly, a much bigger South Korea opened up for me. And on this particular weekend, a few of us were heading to a river in Muju and a pension called Windy House. And so this is Adam, Patrick, Conrad and Paul, the riders from Daejeon, and we're waiting for two more coming up from Busan.
Yeah, I never get myself in.
I know, that's a problem, man.
And as I'm introduced to the owner of a Korean pension, I'm going to try and explain to you what it is. It's basically a simple, affordable holiday place, usually tucked away somewhere in the countryside, near the mountains, a beach, or in this case, right beside the river. They're generally pretty basic. And as Adam checks the DJ booth, Patrick makes a joke at the potential parties that could be had here. And he's actually not wrong. This is what these places are designed for. Communities or families, even students after graduating, they might rent a pension, far from the cities, cook up some barbecue, and let off some steam. It's always very organized and in a place where you can get into nature as well. Usually, that's the point of getting a pension, is to get away from the city. By now, everyone had arrived. A couple of the guys had ridden up from Busan. The bikes were all together, and it was time to head up river. It was a quiet little road with barely any traffic, so the ride felt incredibly relaxed, with that growing anticipation of what was waiting for us upriver.
Want to throw some shit off here?
Yep.
Or do you want to get, are we going to drag it down to the
Yep,
the
we'll
water?
go riverside and then we'll get everybody up here.
And if you've never heard of tubing, it's basically floating downriver in an inflatable.
How many of us are doing this?
One pump, I guess.
So one more time, what's the logistics again with the bikes?
Halfway.
My bike
Once
is
you get
going
all
to go to
lightheaded.
a halfway point.
Right.
A pension, which is halfway.
Right.
And then we need most of the bikes at the end.
Right.
And either we get a ride up with that pension guy, like up here, or we bring someone's bike up here.
We have to double up on all the bikes anyway, so...
I mean, you want most bikes down there. That's where you know what I should have done? We should have ridden up with you two. Because you're not going in the water, right? I should have left my bike down there and ridden up with
Oh, you're supposed to do this one
Pillow.
first. You're supposed to fill this first, and then this one. You did it backwards.
Unless it's a pillow and it doesn't really matter.
And as you can see, the level of science, expertise, and mathematical precision required to achieve the correct pressure in a rubber tube takes a group effort.
Should be an asshole.
Now it's just all about finding that center of gravity.
Right. Hey, now this is good.
And so getting into that tube turned out to be the first challenge, and then staying with the current was the next.
I think I want to go that way. I'm a bit worried about this. Going into the rapids. Never been here before.
And so this was completely new to me, and at this point I was expecting a fairly gentle float down. Then someone mentioned the rapids. The rapids?
Holy sh**. Whoa!
Ah, okay, that's not so bad. I can do this.
Wow, that was awesome. I can see why you don't want to be on the other side. Yeah, this is the life in Korea, right? South Korea, somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Couple of lads with a couple of beers. Woo! This is amazing. I've never had this before.
And so this was the moment when something clicked. I realized that with the motorcycle, life in Korea suddenly became a much bigger adventure. Places like this were now mine to explore, and I already knew I'd be coming back. And so after that first rapid, I started to relax. This was brilliant. We were just drifting downriver, having a laugh, and whatever nerves I had at the beginning were pretty much gone. And then somehow, I started to drift away from everyone else.
He doesn't tell us where to go, but he subtly always goes to that spot.
He kind of sneaks off. Because it looks like you're going to the right.
What I didn't realize was that the river split just ahead, and while the boys decided to pull over to get some beers, I managed to drift towards the faster route.
Right here, bro.
Here, grab my foot. You're gone, brother.
Wait. Why? Are we stopping? No, wait. Are we meant to be going this way? No, dude, this way. Oh,
And so the last I heard
Why?
from Patrick was never go that way.
oh.
And so thinking that there might have been a waterfall on the other side, I decided to try and stop or get out. Suddenly I realized that the only transport I had in the middle of nowhere was that tube up ahead of me. And even though the rocks were painful on my feet, I had to find a way to get back to my tube. And then I found out how strong the current was.
It is.
Getting out of the tube was certainly a mistake, but fortunately the GoPro captured every second of it. And then I suddenly realized there was no need to panic. I could have just stayed in the tube and waited until the river became much more calmer just up ahead there.
It doesn't matter, man.
Getting back into the tube was another challenge, with the rock shifting under my feet and the current still pulling hard. Keeping my balance was easier said than done. Okay, finally, sitting back in it, that's how you do it. But we had another problem. What is this? Oh no, I've got a puncture. Oh, can you believe it? The puncture itself is just out of frame below, but you can hear the air coming out of it.
Well, that was fun. I've just burst. I've just burst the thing.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Dude, I fell off, chased after it, I lost everything.
You lost everything?
I lost it. It's all gone.
Whoa.
It's that black bag over there.
Okay,
How you doing, brother?
I'm okay. Just, I don't know why I jumped off, right? I thought they were rapids.
I tell you what, that was quite possibly the funniest thing I've seen in a long time. You chasing the raft for... That was one of the best. And then diving for it. That was beautiful. Thank you.
You see that?
My gut actually hurts from laughing. So I'm glad. Are your feet okay, man?
Oh man, no, I'm scratched.
You're not bleeding. So
No, it's good. It's okay.
well, now you can paddle better, can't you?
Yeah, right.
Patrick was right. Now I was sitting lower in the water. I could actually paddle, and it worked for a while, although I was beginning to think his setup looked considerably better.
I'm good, bro. I'm getting faster now.
Oh, it's probably the inside one is probably the only thing afloat.
Yeah. I can move.
Or you can jump in.
Don't give up. I really thought they were rapids.
He's going down. He's going down with the ship. Hey, isn't that beer and stuff right there? Is that beer? Are you gonna... Maybe the Ajamas up there can get it. Are you pretty much done? Are you moving? Are you dragging bottom?
Can I ask, why did we stop?
We were getting beers out of the...
Is that all? I thought you were actually changing.
No. We were just fucking around with you. Now this is gonna be beautiful right here. Watch this whole thing transpire. He's gonna take a nose dive here. Here, take this one. I'll take the small one. I'm like 78, 8. Hey, look at there he goes again.
And so as I precariously passed by an Adam's tube, just trying to stay afloat on a much smaller space, we can see the difference between an inexperienced tuber like myself and an experienced tuber like Patrick here, who's got everything tied up and prepped for convenience.
Oh shit.
Well, almost there. But this is how you do it, folks. Meanwhile, still in Patrick camp, we can see Adam in the white cap happily floating along in my deflated tube, making it look very easy, while I'm still trying to get the hang of the smaller one with such grace. But really, it was a team effort that got us down this river. As in this selfie pic you can see, I finally ended up with a tube more suitable for my size. And that bridge in the background we got to see on the way up, as it marks the halfway point of this tubing river run. It's at this point that I did remember starting to feel exhausted, and my feet were really bruised.
Come back. Young Siram.
One thing I always loved about Korea was how warm these little encounters could be. Even with strangers, there was often this genuine sense of respect and friendliness.
안녕하세요. 안수 아드나.
I wish I'd learnt more Korean.
What does 안수 아나 mean? 안수 아니요?
Ansu.
I completely butchered that and confused Adam, who is fluent in Korean. By now we were running later than planned when we reached this deeper stretch by the big rock. Luckily there were some Korean campers set up on the bank.
They're actually fixing the thing?
They have a patch.
They have a patch. Wow. Oh my god!
And these guys were seriously prepared. A patch kit, electric pump, the lot. Within minutes, the tube was repaired, and just like that, we were back in business. By this point, the day was really starting to catch up with me. My feet were bruised, my legs were cramping, and I hadn't expected quite how much paddling was involved. So when I spotted the other guys waiting farther down the river, it felt like a pretty good place to call it. Even getting out wasn't very graceful. Walking barefoot across these rocks with my bruised feet wasn't happening, so Patrick very kindly gave me a tow. We hadn't made it all the way to the end, but this was never really a race.
Man versus nature.
We'd had enough adventure for one day and already knew we'd be coming back.
Savior. What you been doing? Oh, nice. We ran into some technical difficulties.
And so I got a lift back with Conrad to the bike and just had that one last moment to take it all in. By the time we got back to base camp, the light was beginning to disappear. But the adventure wasn't quite over. We still had a long ride home. And so after a day like this, even the journey back felt like part of the adventure. One last burst of freedom before the city swallowed us up again.